Okay. The chat was not even opened. There we go. Mr. Rain, I wish you should see chat ya nani, ya Alan. It will impress you.
The gold.
This guy, no. I don't know. Alan, which pairs are you trading, man? You're trading all the pairs, man. Hmm. Anyway, that's how you'll come up to create your favorite pair. You guys can see my chart?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll start with a correlation pair, which if you want to see how the dollar is performing, which currency, what are you going to look on TradingView to see how the dollar is performing?
US dollar.
US dollar. So we have something called the dollar index. You'll hear people talking of the dollar index. The dollar index. US dollar currency index. Okay?
Yeah.
Another name, you'll hear people talking of what we call the DXY. DXY. You can see I've typed the dollar index, DXY, it's still bringing me to the same thing. Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
So those are just variable names. Now, you cannot trade the dollar index. You cannot trade this. You cannot come and like uende kwa broker, usiende kwa broker kwa MT5 yako. Oh, sorry. You should not go to your MT5 and start looking for the dollar index. Okay? That you want to trade the dollar index. You cannot trade it. Okay? But this one just shows how the dollar is performing. Okay? It shows you if the dollar is going up, if the dollar is going down. Like it shows you, this is more like it shows you the performance. How has the dollar been actually doing for the past days, for the past 1 hour, blah, blah, blah. So right now you can say what has been happening to the dollar.
Consolidating.
Consolidating. Yeah, for the few days, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the dollar has been consolidating. But overall, has the dollar been good or bad?
Good.
Good. Why?
It has been uptrend.
It has been an uptrend. It has been an uptrend. Any other opinion?
Yes.
So you can actually see how the dollar has been performing overall. Okay. Yeah, we've been going up. This was a very massive, big retracement. You can actually see. So when you're looking at the dollar index, when the dollar is going up, what do you think will happen to Euro USD?
It will go up.
To Euro USD will go up.
Look from outside.
So these are the pairs I want you to note, correlation pairs. Nataka niwaandikie hapa chini. Correlation pairs, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the first one we start with, if you look at the dollar index, the DXY, I want to first start na zile zenye huwa zina react directly. Okay?
Yeah.
Mm.
The DXY, it is the opposite mirror of this pair. Euro USD. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you see the dollar going up, it is exactly opposite to what the Euro USD is doing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the second one, our favorite pair is gold, USD. But this iko na question mark, tunasema not all the time. Okay?
Yeah.
So sometimes we might get a positive dollar, but you'll not find gold dumping so much like the way Euro USD is doing. So yes, gold will react, but not exactly. Okay? So this is the exact mirror, but it's not, you can actually, if you see the chart of Euro USD, sorry, the chart of gold and the chart of DXY, they are a bit different. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Another pairs, that is pairs that are ending with what? Hapa kwa hii, pairs that are ending, all pairs that are ending with US dollar. Like let's say if we talk of GBP, USD, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ingine ni gani? CAD, USD. Somebody give me another one. It's supposed to be CAD. Any other pairs, Stephen, Alan?
Japanese yen USD.
JPY, USD. This also goes with caution.
AUD USD.
AUD, USD. So I will not write all of them. So if we have a strong dollar, the first replica is always Euro USD. This is the one that I want you to focus with, this one. Euro USD. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the rest of this, yes, you can actually look at them, but it's not that much. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your main focus should be on this, on Euro USD. When it comes to indices, these are hizi ziko kwa what category of pairs? These are currencies, okay?
Mm.
Gold is actually a metal, so it's out it's out of it. So when it comes to indices, what are indices? Sorry. What are indices? Anybody? You can just give it a try. Okay, I'll give you the meaning of indices. Indices are financial market. How do I put it? Are financial market pairs that majorly they combine stocks of companies. Okay.
Is it
Yeah.
like ETFs, SPs?
Yes, yes. So these are group of companies. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's know these are group of companies like S&P 500. You know, S&P 500, 500 is not one company. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
NAS 100, US 30. Okay.
Yeah.
These are groups of companies, and these are the kind of
Okay.
stocks that are being traded. So these are what now we call indices. And examples of indices we have what like tumepeana hapo. Alan, ya kwanza ni
NASA 100,
NAS 100,
US 30.
US 30. Okay.
SP 500, ETF, NASCAR.
S&P 500. Nasdaq is the same is the same as NAS 100. Mhm.
Yeah.
So there are several. There are so many. There's so many. There's UK 100, there's GR40, there's JPN 25. Like there are so many. So these are hawa ndio mabigi sasa. Okay? So
Mm-hmm.
the major ones zenye sisi tumemeja nazo so much is we're going to discuss so much about US 30 and NAS 100. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
NAS 100 is basically the top 100 US companies, tech companies. I think, is it tech companies? Yeah. It's actually, no, it's just top and companies zenye zina perform best. Then US 30, I think, is the top 30 tech companies in the US. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are a group of companies. These normally we actually trade those. Actually, Alan, today ulikuwa unaniuliza, NAS, nikakwambia NAS moves more like gold. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, NAS moves more like gold. NAS and US 30, and this is where our main focus is. S&P as well. You can actually check on it as well. It moves as well very fast. Like lately, it has been performing super. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the correlation? So we have something we call that is called the VIX. The VIX. Who has heard of the VIX?
Not me.
Hmm? Steven, have you heard of the VIX?
No, I never heard of the VIX.
Uh-huh. So the VIX, I think it normally relates to what? This is the volatility. How do I put it? It's like it's like a thermometer that that measures the volatility of the stock market,
Okay.
and particularly is mostly ideally is it is it is as it is S&P 500. Okay, so the VIX has a direct relationship to how these indices perform. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, the VIX, I don't know the standing of the VIX. If somebody could be quick to Google it, I think normally means the volatility index. It is the yeah, it is the volatility index, the CBO or something. I don't know it. Then the name exactly. That actually should not worry you. It's basically it is the volatility index. It shows how the stocks are performing.
Yeah. Volatility index.
Yeah, and it has a direct correlation with how these indices are actually performing. So if you see the VIX going up, if the VIX goes up, it is the opposite mirror of US 30. This is the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one is NAS 100. But now NAS 100 inakuwa na kichwa ngumu. There's a time you'll find it NAS moves a little bit faster than the VIX, or the VIX moves a little bit faster. These are just going to help you to be able to see correlation. And I don't want you to measure on this. This is just a knowledge I'm giving you, that sometimes you can be looking at this to be able to see one or two. Okay.
Yeah.
And the other one is S&P. So S&P 500. Okay. So these are pairs that you're able to correlate. You actually see the chart, like you see the VIX has come out negative. You're going to see these things going up. You're going to see the VIX going up. You're going to see these pairs going down. Okay. So these are some of the
Mm-hmm.
things that we just use to be able to see how the stock market is performing. And the other one is the last one, which I don't want you to focus majorly on it. It is CAD. Versus the US dollar. This sounds more like what? A pair, true?
Yeah.
Now, with this one, I'm still flabbergasted with it. I don't know how the correlation, my mentor never clarified this to us, but he used to, we used to see it, we used to see the correlation. Maybe somebody you're actually going to find out right now with you guys. This one correlates directly with US oil. Okay. Let me do this. Let me answer this person. Okay. So This one now, it comes under what? This is under commodities. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, oil is a commodity. So this, it's never a perfect correlation, but if you see the card performing poorly, basically you might see the oil going the opposite. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not a perfect it's actually all these others from here going down, it's not perfect correlation as the correlation for, okay, bro, as the correlation for Euro USD and the DXY and NAS 100 and US 30. Hizi za kwanza zenye nimeweka, the first ones, okay? Those ones, they correlate like directly. And I'm just going to show you some examples on the chart so that we are able to see like, okay, how are those correlation ideally happening? So let's start with the one that we talked about, Euro USD against what? I'm going to use this. Oh, no, 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 no. Hope it has not done me that thing. Supposed to do me that thing. Okay. Oh, I'm back to, I've not renewed my thing. Okay, I wanted to show you a direct correlation, so I'm going to do it in a very different way. It's loading. Ooh, can you guys see my chart? It's very messy.
Mm-hmm.
Toe hiyo. Then nawafungulia chart ya kitu inaitwa Euro USD. The Bohemian. So nataka tuangalie, then you guys will tell me if there is some similarity that you guys are able to see. I want us to open on the daily chart, you guys to see how Euro USD has been doing. Are you able to see this?
Mm.
Let's do this. Can you see this one?
Mm.
So this is how the Euro USD has been moving. Okay? Let's
Yeah.
see. So let's see if the chart, we said it is the direct opposite of what?
Mm-hmm.
of the dollar index, okay?
Yeah.
So if this is Euro USD, we are actually expecting the dollar index to do something like this for us. Nataka ituoneshe now what? Something like this. Something like I'm trying to copy almost exactly whatever I've drawn here. You're expecting something like this, true? Yeah, something like this. This is not perfect, but anyway, something similar like this. Is this the direct opposite of this? Almost. Not a perfect one, okay?
Yeah.
Like it is the mirror image of the other one. So let's look at what the DX. So this is Euro USD. Let's look at what the DXY has been doing. Actually tumekuwa na nyinyi hapa. Is it the same?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So can you actually see why we are saying it is the direct correlation opposite of
Euro USD.
Euro USD? What other pair did we say about? Did you talk about?
Australia
See?
USD.
We talked about GBP. Let's look at GBP. If it's almost nimeona British pound somewhere here. Nisumbua. So we've seen the way the dollar index imekuwa ikibehave like it has been forming those pattern going down, true? So are you seeing it is almost the opposite of this, but sasa this one is a little bit different. Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
It's not a direct correlation, but you can actually get some little bit of some correlation about it. Can you see?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I've not updated my trading view. I could have been able to open like two charts at the same time so that you can see them in one thing. I'm trying to work on it to kutengeneza na naona hapa inakataa. So I don't know why I don't know why my thing has not updated yet. Fighting with it. Naona inakataa kabisa. I think I have to refresh it. Let me see. Mr. Rain alienda. I think amenitext akiniambia he'll be moving out. Oh, it's out. Okay. So I want you to see the correlation of that. Then another pair that I want you to see is which one? So it's not an exact replica, but it is almost okay. So if we get some bad news for the DXY, you definitely expect GBP to go high. Okay.
Yeah.
So the dollar will gain interest about it. Then the other thing is what we called, let's go to indices so that you guys can see an example, a perfect example for indices before we finish. Why is this thing doing this to me? Okay. So again, you cannot trade the VIX. There's no broker that supposed you to trade the VIX. Actually, there are some other brokers which I know, but most of those brokers are not registered. Okay?
Yeah.
But you can literally you cannot trade the VIX. You cannot trade at the moment. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but you can use it just to know what to be able to do the correlation. So the VIX. It's called the VIX. Volatility, you can see actually it's called volatility S&P, like because it's a direct correlation. But volatility index, you can actually see how it's called in different CBO volatility index, blah blah blah. I think other names for the VIX are it has different names depending on the broker. Actually, so when you're signing into a broker, you need to know how your pair is being called on that broker. Like there are some brokers who you'll try to write NAS 100 and you'll not find NAS 100. It's because they are not identifying it as NAS 100. Some brokers will identify NAS 100 as they call it, especially brokers from the UK, you'll see them identifying NAS 100 as DJ Jones. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some others will identify NAS 100 as US 100, just US 100. Some other brokers will identify NAS as what? They are different names. So you have to know, like, what is my broker name about NAS, NAS 100. Same as to US 30, different names. Okay?
Mm.
Yeah, but
Mm.
basically just this is why I love TradingView, because you're able to come and see and always be comparing it to the Oanda chart, because it's the most trusted the most regulated broker in the US. So a lot of people are looking at it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the VIX, and actually this is even one of the reasons why the VIX is not traded, because you can actually see how the VIX does. The VIX today can open up here and nobody will care about it. The VIX just decides to do whatever it does. You can actually see this one closed here, the next candle opened here, and it never came. I think it came back here. So you can imagine somebody trading the VIX. So if you find a broker that is supporting you to trade the VIX, they're going to be stealing your money.
Mm-hmm.
Because who will be paying you for these gaps? Definitely the broker is supposed to pay you for these gaps if you took that trade, but most brokers will avoid it. And this is a trick I'm also giving you in the near future. If you were in this trade, okay, you are in this trade and you had placed a sell, okay, you had placed a sell on Friday here. Then the market closed. Then on Monday, the market opened here. And your TP was here, and your broker has not given you that money. Report it. Take a screenshot, because they are supposed to give you the money for this gap. Because it is the exact opposite. If you are in a buy, and this is your stop loss, and your TP was around here, and the market opened and gapped below your stop loss, you'll see your order was closed and you'll be in negative. Okay?
Yeah.
This is why we advise don't close a day or a weekend on a running trade which you've not secured profit. Okay?
Yeah.
These are the main reasons, because the market can open against you, or can actually open your side. And I know some brokers, they try to go around that, and they will not want to give you that thing. So that's why we strongly advise going for brokers that are regulated. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is something you guys should be aware about. Then I'm going to teach you about different types of brokers. So we are going actually to learn about that as well. So this is the VIX. So let's see the correlation between the VIX and the indices. The first indices we looked at was what? Wakorofi ni wengi. Huyu jamaa anaongea polepole mzuri.
Sorry.
Okay. Haya. This is the VIX. This is how the VIX is looking like. You can actually see it. Let's look at a correlation of it. We said it's what?
NAS 100.
NAS 100. Let's look at DJ Jones. You can actually see how US 100 is called by some other brokers. It's sometimes called DJ Jones, Wall Street CFD, DJ Jones Industrial Average, US Wall Street 30 Index, okay? But definitely means the same thing. So let's look at how. Are you able to see this?
Yeah.
Is it a correlation from the previous?
Yeah.
Or you guys don't remember the previous, how it looked like?
It was downtrend. Now this one is uptrend.
Exactly.
Mm.
Iko hapa. Able to see this? So that one is trending up, this one is trending down. Always, they are always correlating. So these are some of the tricks that I know. I actually know a lot of traders don't know about this. Sometimes when the market is about to open, the VIX will normally react faster. So you'll find the VIX going down. So if you're brave enough, if you're seeing the VIX running down, what can you do on US 30? You just buy US 30 automatic, depending on where it is. Then automatically that thing is going to buy to cover that US 30, to cover that volume of the VIX. When the VIX now start behaving, especially on such weeks, you can actually capitalize on these weeks a lot of times. If this thing was going high like this, before it corrects itself to go down, somebody could have already sold US 30, quick pips, get out of the market during market open. And we're going to show you how we will be doing that as well. These are some of the things that people use. You find people taking quick money and they're out of the trade and they're calling it a day, because being able to know about these correlations, it's normally very helpful. It can actually save you a day. Sometimes you have done your good markup, you have done a very nice thing on Euro USD, and you're thinking, today I'm thinking Euro USD is going to buy. But because you're not looking at news or any other thing, if you're able just to look at the dollar index and you see what the dollar index is falling like rapidly from nowhere, what do you do with your buy trade? It's a go, because the dollar index falling means Euro USD is going to buy rapidly. If the dollar index is buying, then and you wanted to take a buy on Euro USD, don't buy, because you know what? That effect is going to come to Euro USD instantly. Okay. So same to here. Same with this correlation using the VIX and the dollar index. And I want to show you another thing. Let's look at US 30. Sorry, US at NAS 100. Let's just use Black Bull. I know these charts could not be. Are you seeing also NAS has been buying? Can you see it? The VIX has been going down. What has been happening to NAS? Buying. Okay. Yeah, so these are some of the things you can capitalize. Let's look at what S&P has been doing.
So you have said when VIX is going up, NAS 100 is going down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So look, S&P Are you able to see?
Okay.
This is now the perfect replica. Perfect replica of what the VIX has been doing. The VIX going down, S&P going up. This is why you've actually, for the last few days, you've been hearing people capitalizing so much on S&P. Basically, they have been looking at what the VIX has been doing. You hear somebody shouting, we are still buying the VIX. We are still buying S&P. We are still bullish on S&P. It's because of such. Okay, it never disappoints. On crypto, if you guys will be interested in crypto, also we have some things that we normally look on crypto, on USDT, blah blah blah. There are things we call them safe havens. The reason there's this correlation, let me give you the analogy. Let me give you the example of USDT with Bitcoin. Okay, so USDT, we have a pair for the dollar called USDT. Now USDT is the crypto of the dollar. It's called USDT. Okay, so USDT is the safe haven of the crypto. Okay, safe haven to mean, because if you're an investor who you're buying Bitcoin against the dollar, okay, and you see Bitcoin falling, okay, where will you move your money to? People exchange their money to USDT. Now they're no longer holding Bitcoin, but they're holding USDT. Okay? Because it is a safe haven, like when there is uncertainty, if you hold your money in USDT, you know this currency, it has a standard. A standard to mean like it is being protected by the central bank. It's like gold. We know gold can never go less than 3,000 now. Like if it goes, it's 2,500. I think the gold standard is 2,500. Yeah. The gold standard, it is there as a safe haven to mean what? Today, if there's there's wars, there's so many things happen. All currencies are actually falling. So many things are actually falling. Why will people buy gold? Anybody has an answer for that? Why will people buy gold? Steven, you're there?
Yeah, is it because it's a very strong stock that a lot of people invest in?
A very strong stock. That's a good trial. You'll buy gold because of only one thing. If you have millions of money and currencies are actually falling, you'll want to buy what the rich are buying. To mean what? You'll want to protect your money. If the currency is losing value, you'll buy something that will not lose money. You will not lose value. So when things come back to normal, your money will still be worth something. Okay? This is why people buy gold. And gold, all the calamities, gold has always been the safe haven for the rich. They'll always buy gold because they are national reserves, they are national banks like in Switzerland and blah, blah, blah. They're holding gold. Why? This is a commodity that you can exchange to money any other time. So there's a time your dollars will mean nothing. You have the paper money will mean nothing because like you're buying a bread for $1,000. That means nothing. But if you're having a gold bar, like a gold like this, you're able to go to Chinese and do trade with them. You're able to go to Russia and do trade with them because they need the gold. So there's what they did pass the gold standard. Okay. And the US wanted so much to take control of all the gold in the world is because of that, because it's where the biggest tycoons are. They're actually in the US. So if they're taking control of that, of the gold standard and blah, blah, blah. So they did put a standard. They did put a standard to a point like this thing cannot fall behind this margin. Like the price of this commodity will never go below this amount. You get it? Whether I go in China, whether I go in Russia, we have a gold standard. So if the Russian currency is falling, UK is falling, blah, blah, blah is falling, where will the rich put their money into? They put their money into gold. That's why you've been seeing gold skyrocketing over and over and over and over again. Bitcoin is now coming to be another safe haven that a lot of people now want to put their money. That is, people want to put their money into Bitcoin because of inflation, because of government involvement, and blah blah blah. It's going to be the actually next. And actually, and I think if you guys have been seeing the rumors happening, Russia trying to bring out the news that that the US is trying to dump Bitcoin, is trying to dump Bitcoin to a point of they are trying to change their currency into Bitcoin by dumping Bitcoin. And now, like, whatever happened in the market crash in 2008, ideally, we knew that was coming from a very long time. Ever since, for the last 3 years, it has been happening gradually. That's why XRP came in, and that's why we strongly urge anybody, if you can invest in XRP now, is the best time to invest in XRP, because now the government is looking at Bona and they're like, okay, we are seeing a lot of money is being hidden into crypto. How do we enter that space? That's why even they were not even able to pass the bill to do what? To tax crypto assets, because the rich will always find a way to hide their money. So the government is trying to formulate a way where it can come to that space. So, and they're talking of XRP. Yeah, XRP. A lot of people, there are these meme coins that are also coming in. So these are just part of the things that you just need to be aware. So this is why we have these correlations of these pairs. So that is to mean if some people are selling this, a lot of other traders, they'll want to protect their capital by going to the opposite, by exchanging their money to the opposite currency. And you actually in the US, when I think you once witnessed this when the time during Uhuru's time, when the shilling is falling, a lot of people were putting their money, they were exchanging their money to dollars.
Yeah.
Because now if you bought $1, if you exchange your money ikiwa 1 million and you exchange your money ikiwa at 100, then that thing flipped to 130. It made a lot of people wealthy.
Yeah.
So, and you're seeing maybe there's inflation, the currency is going down, you'll want your money to be in the opposite. So this is just the game. So, and this is the exact correlation that we are trying to see here. So it reflects directly to the market using these currencies. If the dollar is falling, a lot of people are going to buy Euro USD. If this and this is falling, a lot of people are going to convert their money into a different type of currency. Yeah, and in trading, if you're able to know about that a little bit, can give you a little bit of insights of where about this is now what we now this is what we incorporate and saying this is now fundamental analysis. Yeah. So I believe I've talked a lot about this. So anybody has any question for it?
I think this was very informative for me, because if I incorporate what you have said with the trading, at least it will give me a clue. It's like I've been trading, yes, using the strategies and everything, but if you have a mirror ahead of you, you can easily know how you look.
Yes, yes.
So this was very informative. Personally, I'll try to put in practice and see how I will improve my trade.
Awesome, awesome. See, Steve, you had your mic.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if you could tell me one more time which all the ones that mirror, all the like you said US 30 to which one and which one. If you could tell me one more time before we go.
Okay. So what we do is the dollar index is the
Mm-hmm.
direct mirror of Euro USD. Where was my thing? I think I'd put it somewhere here. Euro USD and other currencies that have the dollar as their base currency. Okay,
Okay,
that is that
I
is
put
mm,
for the dollar index, what would the abbreviation be? Would it be SPX
the
or
dollar
is that
index
yeah?
is in correlation to currency pairs, and currency pairs, these are Euro USD. That is the first one. That is the exact mirror. Okay,
So USD to uh
to the
Euro
dollar index, that is the
USD.
exact
Okay,
replica. Okay,
yeah,
GBP USD, JPY USD, which are these are now second. These are not exactly. You might see a slight miss of pattern in it. Okay, all other pairs that are gold USD, that is another one. Then we have the VIX. I think these are it. Okay. So you can see
yeah,
DXY in correlation with Euro USD. And these are the rest. You can see the ones that they are coming second. These are not exactly, just not that, not all the time. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Then we have indices down here. Indices, these are example of indices are US 30, NAS 100, S&P 500. These are all indices. So they're going to be a correlation of the VIX. Correlation of the VIX. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah. So I believe that's all.
okay.
Thailand, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, awesome. Any question? Any other question?
Mm.
Okay, bro. So I'll end it. Let's meet tomorrow. Oh, he's gone. Steven, you're gone. Okay. Anne, okay.
I don't want you to come in. I don't know. Well, we're, sorry, Devi, I need to leave.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Anna. I'll meet on Thursday.
Okay.
Okay. So good day.
Thank you so much.
Okay.